Hey, what is up guys, and welcome back to what is now Sunny Liston Gaming. As you can see, the branding is a little bit different. The name is different. Everything's pretty much the same. The only things that really changed is the name and the branding, and I'm adding in vlogs now. That's really it. So thank you for coming back. Thank you for watching. If this is your first time watching, please make sure, if you like what you see, to like and subscribe to this channel. That way you can make sure that you get every notification every time I post new content. So, that said, I'm going to get into vlog number 3, which is this one. And the topic for this, I realized something, guys. I've never introduced myself. I've never told you guys who I am, what I do, where I grew up, how I grew up, any of that stuff. Usually I like to know about a person if I'm going to invest time, money, etc. into that person. So here we go. This is the vlog number 3, all about Sunny. Let's go. Alright, so a little bit about me. My actual name is Adam. My nickname has been Sunny, oh man, for a very long time. I'm not entirely sure how long my nickname's been Sunny, but it's been Sunny for quite a while. I grew up in a really small farm town in southern Ohio called Cedarville. My life was pretty good growing up. I had a really good life. My mom was a single mom for about 7 years, and then she met who is now legally my stepdad, but I call him my dad. I grew up, you know, just like most kids in the Midwest, I think, especially in rural America. Grew up in the middle of farmland, cornfields, soybean fields, and all that stuff. I started playing video games when I was about 4 or 5 years old, and I never really perfected it. I wouldn't say I perfected it at all, and I've never really claimed to have perfected it. I actually make that a kind of a point in a lot of my streams that I'm not the best game player out there. But what I do enjoy about streaming and all that stuff is 2 things. I love playing video games even if I'm bad at them, and I love entertaining people, and putting those 2 things together into a gaming channel has been it's been a lot of fun, and it's been really rewarding so far. So that kind of covers my childhood. You know, I grew up and I kept playing video games. I think I want to say the first video game I ever played was Mario Brothers on the NES, and then I got a Super Nintendo, and that came with, like, it was like a starter kit, a starter pack, and it came with Super Mario World. And then the first Zelda game I actually played was not the original Zelda, but it was Link to the Past. I kind of skipped the original and I skipped the second one and went straight to number 3. And from there, I was on the Super Nintendo console for a very long time. I was pretty much stuck on Mario World because I love that game, and I just played it over and over again. And I do fully intend on doing a playthrough of it one of these days, possibly. But I stayed on Super Nintendo for quite some time, and then I went to Nintendo 64 and got Mario 64 for it, and then Ocarina of Time came out, and I was, as you can imagine, I was completely into that, as I was Link to the Past. So yeah, I got Ocarina of Time. My brain just did that. I was stuck on that game for so long. Not stuck on it like I didn't know how to proceed or anything, but I just couldn't stop playing it. I was on the Nintendo 64 console for quite some time. Around the same time I got a PS1, and I believe the first game I got for that was Crash Bandicoot, and then I got I didn't get Tomb Raider. I never really got into Tomb Raider, but I got Final Fantasy VII. I had never played any of the original Final Fantasy games before, and I thought, hey, all my friends are saying this game is amazing, so I'll check it out. And like most other preteens at that time period, we didn't really know anything about JRPGs. Final Fantasy VII is kind of what I think everyone agrees exploded RPGs onto the video game scene in the United States. So I was one of those. So I got it, loved it, blew my mind. The story just crazy. So I got that, and then I think after I kind of got done, I wouldn't even say got done, I think I just got older, and I got a job into my late teens, and I was busy with my friends. Didn't really play a whole lot. I played Metal Gear Solid, which I'm gonna be playing for sure. So I'm trying to figure out how to make that happen. But I was playing Metal Gear Solid a lot. That was another one that I remember. And life happened, and I got older, and then I joined the military after that. I kind of got back into video games a little bit while I was working for Uncle Sam, and I didn't really dive in again into video games until I want to say like 2011 or 2012. So I kind of missed the whole Nintendo Wii movement, and I didn't really miss the Xbox 360 movement. I got an Xbox. I played that quite a bit. I was into Call of Duty for a while. And then first-person shooters just kind of got old to me, I guess. I just couldn't get into them anymore. And then I ended up getting Diablo 3, and that's another probably just for fun playthrough that I'm going to do. And I'm going to try and figure out how to make that work. I actually want to have some people that like the channel, like this channel, actually jump in on some playthroughs with me, and I think that would be a lot of fun. But I digress. I got Diablo 3, and I was playing that, and then I ended up getting an Xbox One, and I kept playing Diablo 3, and then I kind of paused again, in a sense. Nothing really was holding my attention, and then the Nintendo Switch came out, and yeah, it was all over, all downhill from there. I got the Nintendo Switch, I got Legend of Zelda. I literally played the demo because I had seen some previews of it, and I wasn't fully convinced based on the previews. I was kind of an old school, like, where is his green tunic? Where is Link's green tunic? I was so set in my old ways because I am a stubborn old man most of the time. So I didn't get it right at the jump. The demo did convince me, and immediately, within the first minute of the demo, I said, I must have this in my life. Otherwise, I might actually lose my mind. So, yeah, that's what happened with that. After that, you guys have seen most of my videos up to now, if not all of them. That's Video Game Adam and some of my life. So we'll move on to the other side of Adam. The other side of Adam is actually I've been a musician for a really, really long time. I've been in and out of bands in different states, and 2 different states now. And I played drums in a band in Ohio, and we were relatively successful. And then I've been a singer of a band up until recently here in New Mexico. I love music very, very much, but at the end of the day, there's just not enough time for that, for me, and sometimes for other people. So, it's just one of those things that life happens, and I have a ton of fun with this. So, I decided to just pursue this 100% all the way through, and devote my time to this. So, as far as how old I am 35 years old. No, I don't live in my mom's basement. I am happily taken, and yeah, so that's this week's vlog. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have any other questions and you want to get to know me a little better, drop them in the comments down below, and I'll be happy to answer any questions that you have. I'm always down to get to know you guys better too. So once again, this has been the vlog about Adam, and thank you for coming to Sunny Liston Gaming and checking out my videos. Once again, if you haven't liked or subscribed, please do so. Hit the bell to get notifications. That way you know when I upload new content, which happens several times a week, usually. Definitely at least once a week. So thank you so much for watching. Never stop exploring.